So you beautiful people, it's Trakky and welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to talk about how to win Call of Duty Warzone when coming back from the Gulag. But before we do that, if you are new to the channel and you like what you've seen, drop a like on the video, and if you want my videos as soon as they come out, then subscribe and hit that notification bell. Sometimes things just don't go your way. You have a plan and that plan just abruptly gets interrupted by somebody who's sat in a door with a sniper rifle that you didn't quite catch until the bullet hit you in the face. Yes, I'm talking about this particular moment right here. Now, I usually hug the storm on the outside and work my way in. This person here obviously had the same idea, and I was bang in the middle of the road, which I probably shouldn't have been in the first place, and this resulted in me going to the Gulag. Now, I was hoping that we had a little bit of a timeout, because the Gulag was just about to close and it would have been an easy win, but I managed to get the win to get myself back into the game. So the process, what is the first thing you should do as you arrive back from the Gulag? Well, most people tend to see something like a loadout drop and just blindly dive down for it first. As you can see, I'm checking my mini-map. I saw a ATV on the left-hand side of me and thought, that's where an enemy is. I've got a pistol, which is a potato gun, in my hand anyway. So I'm going to utilize a building that I think may be safe. And when you're dropping down, you don't want to just dive down straight away. You want to check the area, because most people aren't going to be looking in the sky out of fear of getting shot by somebody that they should have been paying attention to. So you can discreetly get yourself back into the game. Now, if you do land on a loadout drop, I would say, as a tip I've given before, try and go for a setup where you have fully loaded attached to that particular weapon, so you get maximum ammo when you come back in. But here, I've chosen to stay towards the edge of the zone, so I can be almost like a gatekeeper. And what I'm currently doing is assessing what's going on and surveying my surroundings, but I've still got some protection here. Now, this won't always be the case. However, going to the edge of the storm is where you're most likely to see people coming in and where you're most likely to be able to get behind these people or away from these people. It's just the obvious place to see runners. Now, we can see a guy here who's making his way in. Most people in this situation will probably go for that gunfight. I've gone here because I've anticipated somebody coming for me, because I've got no ghost on. The UAVs are up, so I've tried my best to put myself in an inconspicuous situation so I can get an easy kill. Now I'm anticipating this other guy coming for me that we've just saw come out the storm. That's again why I am currently here. Couldn't have got a better weapon by this guy, so that was a stroke of luck, and he had plates for me also. So I'm anticipating the movement of this guy, as that is our immediate threat, and the next immediate threat is obviously the storm. So now I feel a bit more comfortable. Let's see what this guy's got. So he's got a gas mask for me to utilize, which is obviously going to be beneficial in the storm, but he's got a heartbeat sensor. Now, this has really changed things in my favor for anybody that isn't using Ghost. Our intention here is, we can see that the tighter side of the storm is on my left hand side. We know that area is clear, so we're going to do what I always tend to do, which is to hug the storm and try our best not to go in a direct line where it's possible for you to get shot by both angles. You want the storm to compress the gap between you and the actual confirmed zone, so you get a clearer picture down a corridor as to what is going on. So right now I'm looking for any enemies that may be doing the same thing as me, but I'm running towards them. And there we have a gentleman there, and someone had got that loadout. But again, I'm sticking to my plan. I'm trying to get to cover because I know there's nowhere else for me to go. Now on the mini-map, I can see that there is someone to my right hand side, so I'm now taking cover. We've confirmed the zone, so there's no real need for us to move. I really wanted that loadout drop, but it was just in such a bad place. And this is the decision you've got to make when you do land in from the Gulag. If you see a loadout drop, you've got to weigh up the odds of you getting killed, because there's a lot of people that will use that as a trap. So in this case, it just wasn't worth it. So I've moved out of cover and I've been tagged by this guy over here. I've repositioned to get my plates in, but also to catch him off guard. And this is exactly what we do. We already know where the other guy is because we saw him with his back towards us, and we've got a suppressor on this weapon, so he's probably not too sure where we are. Time to put the plates back in and find somewhere within this hangar that is going to be good cover because we know he's towards the east of us, but also to try and catch this particular person off guard. And lo and behold, I did not see this box before, so you better believe I saw it and thought, oh, I'm gonna get in it. And my instinct was telling me, stay here and just see if you see any shadows on your right hand side, because of the obviously the sun's behind me, so I would definitely see their shadows. And for people in the late game, you're probably not going to see them on your heartbeat sensor, so never assume that nobody is near. My whole instinct now is do not make any sound and wait for that person to make the first move. And I'm only going to move if I'm forced to do so by the storm. This is about the win. This isn't about pride and running around 50-50 gunfighting it. This is about securing the win right now. So you can see the storm is pushing him out of his hangar. I've got the advantage now. They have to make the move towards me. And in a few moments, you will see the shadow pop up and it's just an easy kill. Guy had no chance, and there is the victory royale from the Gulag. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but a like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.